Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports. See Matt Ryan and the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Cleveland Browns.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Jacksonville Jaguars. From up top, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles Davis, as always, with me as well. And CD, defenses better be on their toes in this one because we got two quarterbacks who love to throw the football, and they throw it very well.
Over 4,000 yards each in the previous.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Joe Reed returning. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by the reigning Super Bowl MVP in his fourth year now. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers. Because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So, I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes, that one into the hands of Thielen, complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
So that'll back him up 5. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on third down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
At the Jaguars' 38-yard line.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. flushed out right.
Number 15, Patrick Mahomes on the keeper.
I liked his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rounding, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down.
Makes the score Browns 3, Jaguars nothing.
Well, of course, you want to find the end zone, but, you know, you go on the road, you get 3 points. I think you take it.
Yeah, pretty good start to the day for him, don't you think? Right? You go out there, get the 3 points. Now, look, it's not going to silence this crowd, but it might take a little bit of steam out of them right off the top.
So here are the Jags now set to get their first drive. They'll be led out by their 35-year-old quarterback in his 13th season in the NFL, the former MVP Matt Ryan.
And I'll bet right now it's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions, right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just...
And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs first time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there is no such thing as a safe run, right? Right out of the gate, you're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Over the middle, Julian Edelman, it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. That's complete, right around the 8. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That catch good for only a couple. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
At the 9-yard line.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They have the great starting field position, now facing 3rd down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Complete.
Gerald Everett, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Over 1st and 10.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
At the 36.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a dump off here complete, and that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
To Joe Mixon.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Play action. It's Ryan. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And he's got room.
Ryan's pass intercepted by the Browns. They'll take over.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. They're looking sharp out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Jones.
At the 33.
And he is close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Jaguars 27. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 6 yards. And
they'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Browns.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And he's got it. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. From the gun, it's Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. One back in the game. That's Jones, 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
To Adam Thielen.
Adam Thielen. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Now Zerline on and the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Zerline set to kick off.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
1st and 10.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Chandler Jones racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
At their own 30.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Working from the gun, Mahomes. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Out of bounds at the 45.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. He'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Ronald Jones, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down.
The 32-yard line. A gain
from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Browns.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Jones, the ball carrier.
17-0 our score after 1.
Score Browns 17. Jaguars nothing.
Second down and 8. They'll run it with Jones. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. To try again after the sack, Mahomes. And he's got Edelman on the out route. That's complete.
Mahomes pass.
That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Brings up third.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Pickup. It's now 4th.
They'll run it with Jones. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. So give him the first down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal.
Brings up 2nd.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. 2 straight shots on the ground, now on 3rd. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Matt Ioannidis in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
The score, Browns 20, Jaguars nothing.
Well, that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny, we had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator, and what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Now Ryan on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, but it'll be 2nd down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. 3rd and long. It's Ryan. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson.
Ryan's pass. Intercepted by the...
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And this offense trotting back onto the field. Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Now Jones. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Ronald Jones, the ball carrier.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up...
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown.
Ronald Jones, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Zerline good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Tariq Cohen on the return. The Jaguars take over.
And now the Browns defensive unit trots back out. And a big reason they have the lead right now, as we see on the screen, their 3 turnovers.
And how about the emotion now that the defensive team is generating for the entire team? Creating the turnovers, what they call takeaways, and turning those into points for their team. That's why they have the lead, and that's got to be exciting for those guys on the defensive side of the ball.
And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
They'll take over first.
Second straight drive now here, Charles. That have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And this offense trotting back onto the field. Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and...
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Mahomes.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. The Browns on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Zerline's kick is up and through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further.
Jaguars, nothing.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
22-yard line.
Matt Ryan and the offense heading back onto the field. He struggled. His team has struggled. You talked to me a lot about looking to your leaders. Maybe it's time for him to put his mark on this game.
Agreed, and how that has to happen is somehow he's got to flush out everything that's happened so far and almost start over and get back to that confident level and know that he can play the game because so far, this has been a real struggle.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got the interceptions, trying to turn it around.
Complete to Corey Davis. That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
34-yard line.
Ryan. Open man is Higgins. That catch good for only a couple. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30.
From the gun, it's Ryan. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, Ryan. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. To throw again on second down. Ryan. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
Jamison Crowder.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On first and 10, it's Ryan. He's going to look deep, and this is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It's a gain of 35. They've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Joe Mixon, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Will Lutz on for the point after. Now that shaves a bit off the lead. It's now a 23-point game. A 10-play drive that time. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he fires one incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Yards to go.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
3-yard line.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Mark shifter. Let's go.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Chandler Jones, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Able to find Higgins. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed back inside their own 10. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Ryan. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, got the safe completion on 3rd. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense.
That's on the veteran tackle, Mitchell Schwartz. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. After the penalty, it's Jones. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Again, it's Jones. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And able to find Kirk complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And Zerline's kick is good. And that will make the lead now 26.
Browns 33, Jaguars 7.
So make him 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives have bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Room here to run. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw is Ryan. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. At the play action, Ryan. Crowder's got it over the middle. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mixon with a first down carry. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38, Ryan. And this is going to be incomplete.
Ryan's pass.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Ryan. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8 and it moves the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He finds his running back, Mixon. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. The fumble on first down now. Here's 2nd down. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
Tariq Cohen, the ball carrier.
And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen.
Ryan's
no gain at all on the play there, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That goes in the category of a play that the defense is going to cherish and excite them. A completion, yes, you give up the pass, but no gain. I mean, that's exactly what you want on defense.
It sets up the 4th down. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2. Alert for anything out there. Watching for trouble on the road. And making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down.
They'll run on first down. Jones. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mahomes. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Browns first down.
On first down, Mahomes. And he'll find Everett there, complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham.
Mahomes pass.
7 yards the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
The Jaguars 23-yard line.
Now Jones. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Ronald Jones with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Browns continue to roll. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. And the lead is now an even 30. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it's Ronald Jones that polishes it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Here's Cohen now to return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Cohen on the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. On 3rd down, Ryan. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Zerline now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Jacksonville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6. Ryan hit, and he lost the football.
The pass. A fumble on the play.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10.
Complete.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. 3rd and long, it's Ryan. Now a short one to Gesicki, and out of bounds across the 15-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. On the return is Reed. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
He was brought
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Browns, first down.
This is Jones. Tremaine Edmonds, the Bills' leading tackler in 2019, in on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Air ball on the stop. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he finds his tight end, Graham.
Mahomes.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Cleveland.
Let's go, check it back.
On 1st down, it's Jones. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
He was brought down.
2nd and 7 from the 20.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Patrick Mahomes on the keeper. He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Javon Hargrave. He's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. They get the sack on the blitz, but it was 3rd and inches. Are you surprised like I am they weren't running the football there?
I'm right there with you. I would have thought it worst. Quarterback sneak, try and pick up the first down and move on. But instead, I think they thought they could catch him by surprise and maybe hit something deep.
So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
Watch 36 to Mike.
Now Ryan on 1st down. Now a short one to Gesicki, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Derwin James on.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down.
36 yards.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing again, Ryan. Open man is Higgins.
Ryan's pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 31-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, down at the 31. Here's a first down throw that's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Browns' 25-yard line.
They're running it.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan gets this one to Juszczyk.
Ryan's pass complete to Kyle Juszczyk. That's a
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. On 3rd and 1, Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Will Lutz.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. Here's Reed returning. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
On 3rd down, Jones. And it was the stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Gain of 9 yards.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 at the 41. Here's Jones. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
He's brought down.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Browns, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.